Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you do. So please just go ahead, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so that you know when new videos are posted. My name is Kai Harrison and I have been a teacher for 14 years. And this is actually my first video of many. So today we are going to be talking about how to use is, are, or am. Now these are three words that can sometimes be very tricky when we're reading or writing. Now, in order for us to understand these three words properly, we need to look at some vocabulary words. So, the first vocabulary word is singular, and singular comes from the word single, which means one. So singular means one. If you think of singular, that's one. Now plural is quite the opposite of singular because plural means two or more, or we can say more than one. So again, singular means one, plural means more than one or two or more. Verb. When we think of a verb, we think of an action. So verbs are words that show action. And then present tense. Present tense means an action that is happening in the present. It is happening now. Later on, we're going to be looking at parts of speech, and verbs and present tense will be coming out more. But for today, we just need to know that verbs show action, and then present tense means an action is happening now. Also, auxiliary verb. An auxiliary verb can also be called a helping verb because what it really does is help a main verb. However, sometimes an auxiliary verb is written without a main verb, and today we're not going to be having a main verb. So the auxiliary verb is what is going to help the sentence to move along smoothly. Okay, so we have 8 sentences on the board, and the first one, we're going to read it and see which of these auxiliary verb would make sense. So is, are, and am are called auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. So we're going to see which one makes sense in each of these sentences. So the first one says, the boy blank going to the park. Now, we need to pay attention to how many persons we're referring to in the sentence. We're only referring to one person, which is the boy, one boy. Now, because singular means one, we need to know which of these refer to one. So is used when we're only referring to one person, one place, one animal, one thing. So once we're thinking singular or one, we use is. Now are is used when we're referring to plural, more than one. So two or more, we use are. And then am is only used when we're using the word I. And yes, I said the word I because I in this case is a word. So let's go again. Is goes with singular when we're talking about one thing, one place, one animal, one person. Are goes with plural, so two or more. And then am goes with the word I. So let's go back to number 1. It says the boy. How many boys? One boy. It simply means we need to look for the one that goes with only one, which is. One boy is going to the park. Let's look at number 2. The boys blank going to the park. Now we're talking about the boys. Because it says boys, we know we're referring to more than one. Now, which of our auxiliary verbs refer to more than one? It is are. So, the boys are going to the park. Next, I blank going to the park. Now, who is going to the park? I. Remember earlier we said when we're using the word I, we use am. So I am going to the park. So let's review that quickly. Is used with the boy because it's one boy, it's singular. Are is used with the boys because it is more than one boys, and are goes for two or more or plural. I goes with am, so I am going to the park. Now all these actions are happening in the present. They are happening now. So because they are happening in the present, we're using is, are, and am because these all go with the present. Number 4. We're going to do this one together. So make sure you're working with me now. I'm not doing it all by myself. So the apples blank ripe. Now you look at it. See how many things or how many persons is it talking about, and are we going to use is, are, or am? I bet you noticed that we're talking about the apples, which is more than one. And because it is more than one, you chose are. Good job. So the apples are ripe. Let's go to 5. The banana blank tasty. Go ahead. How many bananas? How many bananas are we thinking about, and which auxiliary verb are we going to use? I bet you said it's one banana, so it's singular. And which one did you use again? Is. The banana is tasty. Good job. Now I'm giving you 3 minutes to do number 6, 7, and 8. So go ahead, look at number 6, 7, and 8. And you can write your answers down so that when I write my answers, you can give yourselves a check. So let's go. The stores blank opened. That's number 6. Go ahead, write your answer down so you can give yourself a check. Number 7, I blank very talented. And then 8, they blank having dinner. Let's see what you choose. Write them down and don't cheat. Be honest. Okay, let's see what you got. Question 6 says the stores. So that's more than one stores. So if we look up here, more than one goes with are. The stores are opened. Good job if you had that. 7, I blank very talented. Again, the word I goes with the auxiliary verb am. So I am. I bet you got that one. Good job. And then the last one, they blank having dinner. They refer to more than one. So they are having dinner. Good job. So once you come across is, are, or am, again, always remember they are all used when we're talking in the present. And is goes with singular, which means one. Are goes with plural, which means more than one or two or more. And then I goes with am. So every time we think about saying am, we need to use I. Please remember, subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell because another video will be coming up soon with was and were. So today we looked at is, are, and am. Next video will be about was and were. How do we use those two? Bye. Thanks for watching.